Welcome to round 11 of the Radical Racing Truck League here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Tom Stanley takes pole with championship leader Andy Baker in second. I start all the way down in 8th position.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Outside. Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Right, well, lap one, we got past Richard. I don't know whether Mr. Jenkins is going to let us through or not.
Clear outside.
But be careful on these new tyres, they are a bit twitchy loose. And there goes the first one. Down the pit lane, I think he went.
It's an early pit stop, Dougie.
Oh yeah.
So Alan is first to get caught out by turn 4, just getting on the gas a little bit early, and the back end coming round. Gets a bit of front and rear damage on the pit wall there, but because he spun to the inside, didn't bring out the caution, and he was able to get going again, unfortunately right at the back of the pack.
1 minute 4.609. You're in 5th.
So we're up to 5th. Want to try and get as close to these guys as possible to try and get in their draft. That's Jonas ahead. I know he's a far faster driver than me, but if I can just get a little bit closer to him, I will pick up his draft and hopefully suck right up to behind him. No, he's actually getting further away from me, so I've missed the opportunity to get in the draft.
56.206.
Guys behind me will be drafting up to me. So we do about 37 laps on fuel, which gives us a pit window from lap 14, I think it is. Ish. Just to give a little bit extra as a bit of a cushion, you see, because we did a pace lap. So just going to look after these tyres as much as I can. Richard Wild is now behind us. I know he is another driver that is much quicker than me.
56.522.
Just got to keep an eye on him because he's quick enough to get past me. Just got to see where he's going to do it. And then hopefully I'll be able to latch on the back and be dragged along up to these guys in front, so I'm not going to make it too difficult for him.
Keep high.
It's not going to get given to him, but
keep high. Clear inside.
A little loose there. Right. Oh, he just coasts around that corner so much faster than I can. I don't understand that. Let's see if we can keep in his draft. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to.
0.644.
Oh, especially. I broke it a little bit less hard in the hope that I'd close the gap. but it just made me run wide. Now we're 0.8 behind, should just about still pick up the draft. No, 0.9 now, so he's getting further away from me. .1 now. Yeah, off he goes, disappearing. Ben's the next one to come past me.
56.292.
So we're going to. What sort of strategy can we use to try and make up the fact that we're too slow around here? It usually comes down to fuel anyway around here. How much fuel do we need to take? I'll say enough to be 14 laps. So if I have a look at our current fuel, we are at 15.4. We've done 7 laps.
56.293.
So we've used 3.4. Double that is 6.8. So we need to take 6.8.
Inside.
Let's just let him go by. 6.8, remember 6.8.
Hold your line. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Oh, and here comes Mr. Jenkins at the
Car
same
inside.
time.
Clear.
Not this time, no. Let's try and stick on the back of him. Again, he's just moving away from me. I'm just terrible at this track. Quite like it, but I like the track, but for some reason, I'm really bad at it. I wonder whether I get out of the gas on these corners and they don't.
Dougie, just go by the engine's blue, mate.
Oh, sorry, Pop.
Whoops.
Was they 6.8 minutes?
56.145.
What's going on there, Ben? Catching you up.
Outside. Still there. Keep low. Still there.
So
Hold your
Mr.
line.
Jenkins pushes me.
Clear outside. Car
No.
inside.
Mr. Jenkins
Stay
comes
high.
past himself.
56.691. Stay high. Keep high.
Outside of turn 1 is not a good place to be.
Stay high. Still there. Still there.
Ooh. Leaving too much room.
Clear inside.
Wow.
.207.
Cheers, Abby.
Always.
Try and stay in his draft. Might got away here. Exactly.
56.095.
Oh dear. It's not the place to be adjusting your tyres.
.791. .372.
So by staying in a faster driver's draft, it's keeping me up with them.
.465.
So we're now in the fuel window. And we should be 6.8 gallons away from full fuel load. Is that right?
Stay neutral.
Just short of, so I'm going to that one for safety. That's all I'm going to need, I think. Now tyres, 2 tyres or 4 tyres.
55.989.
Oh, that was a mistake. Felt like I hit quite hard as well. Not too dented the bonnet. Make our stop, we'll have to see whether we can get this repaired or not. It's quite an aero track. Let's see if I'm losing any time. Jonas has pitted. I think if his tyres were going, because he was being pulled back in again by Mr. Jenkins.
56.307.
Who is a pretty good driver at looking after his tyres, to be fair. He's getting away from me. That hit lost me some time and lost the draft, I think. I was probably losing it anyway. So my lap time is 56.3.
56.373.
That's about a second off we were running at one stage. I'm really judging how damaged my truck is about how fast Mr. Jenkins is getting away from me. And I'm wondering whether I should make this stop sooner rather than later. Take 2 tyres and let the I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to stop at the end of this lap. I'm going to take 2 tyres. I think I've already got queued up.
55.874.
I'm going to get the repairs done because it's an aero track. And although I'm not far off holding on to him, actually that's 55.8, that's in the 55s. Can remain in the 55s. I'm thinking I'm staying. I don't think this will be in the 55 though, that's a bad lap for me.
56.103.
We put in. We've got 3.3 seconds on Ben behind us. And John Jenkins has got 2.5, 2.6 seconds. I think everyone else has gone, to be honest with you. I think we're battling for 5th. That's going to put us a lap down. Oh. Hold on. Apparently we're going for 4 tyres. Oh sure, I left that on 2. I'm really confused now. Right, did I put enough fuel in? 33 laps of fuel, 30, 40, 50, 3, 4, yeah, well I think we're good. We'll check that again in a minute. I'm not sure why that took 4 tyres, I'm sure I looked at them 2. Maybe the crew chief told me I was being an idiot. Yeah, look at that, 99%, 90%, 93, that would have been fine.
1 minute 29.319.
I'll watch out for these tyres again, because remember they are a little bit
Roger.
snappy.
Cheers.
So we got ahead of Jonas, although it did look like he had some other kind of issue, to be honest with you.
Thing won't turn.
I know, I'm on the same issue in your draft.
So Pete's 11 seconds ahead, and he said he's having trouble turning.
55.944.
I got out of free repair, so that damage I got on the right hand side there would have been fixed on the free repair, which is good. I'm happy with that. I'm not planning on getting any more wrecks. Pete's in the pits. There's a yellow cone there. Does that mean he missed the entrance, or?
55.527.
You will ask. You missed the pit entrance, Pete.
No. Is that did I leave the cone?
There's a cone in the middle of the front stretch, that's all.
Yeah, it was close.
The leader's pitting now.
So this is where I get my laps back. They'll still be ahead of me because they're way faster than me around there.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish. 56.286.
That's when John Jenkins pits is when I'm interested to find out. He's 2.9 seconds behind me. I think he's won that 5th place.
The leader's pitting now.
Follow Jonas.
Cheers, mate.
So Richard Wild's now pitting, that's my lap back from him.
Not that low. Oh my god! What are you doing?
5.73.
I tried to keep it low enough.
Single file. Pit road is closed. That's the 36 car.
What to do now? Don't need any fuel. We got 29 laps of fuel. How long we got to go? Yep. So no fuel. So Ron's just letting Jonas go by here, and Jonas just kind of lost it on exit. Tried to hold it off, didn't manage it. Ron did an incredible job there to both avoid Jonas and to avoid the end of the pit wall there. But that was close going because he actually took the cone out. Just viewing this from Ron's cockpit just to see that he somehow managed to avoid everything. That was some of the best driving I've ever seen on iRacing. Well done, Ron. So as I was the last car on the lead lap, I took 4 tyres, didn't need any fuel, and I'm taking the restart in 8th position. There we go, lap 31 restart.
Green flag, green flag. Two minutes, 11.674. 20 more laps.
Remember, these tyres can be a little bit loose when they're new. I took 4 tyres in the end because I was so far back in the pace laps. Oh, I missed that apex. So far back in the pace laps that taking 2 tyres wasn't going to gain any positions. So I thought, we'll take the 4 and see what we can do with them. At the moment I can go backwards by the looks of things.
57.23.
Oh, where's he going? He's going off the track. Well held, John. So John Jenkins showed some good car control as he lost it right in the middle of the pack there. Got it really sideways, but managed to hold it just before he slammed it into Ben or anybody else. Got it back under control, got back onto the track, and set about making up those places again. Good driving, John. Well done. Well held, John.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, Ben's hit the wall. He's still faster than me down the straights, even with the draft.
55.76.
No, I've hit the wall. That doesn't even count. I hope. Nice and tight round here. Wow, I didn't hit the wall myself that time.
.886.
Couldn't get on the gas quick enough.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear.
How's he hitting the wall that hard and still being quicker than me? So somehow Ben hits the wall really hard there. I get the run on him down the inside, but he seems to pick up a great deal of speed on the outside and just accelerates off it, and leaves me for dead, even with hitting the wall that hard.
56.468.
It's got to cause him trouble in a second or two.
Outside. Keep low. Clear.
Nice one. Whew. Make some room, Ben. He could have turned down a lot tighter than that on me, I think. It caused me a bit more trouble, so. Let's see if I can get after Richard Wild. 3.7 seconds, that's probably not doable actually.
50.178. You're back in fifth.
Especially if I overrun the corner like that. Good exit, not getting away from Ben, not catching up with Richard. Richard's getting away, and I am getting away from Ben.
55.679.
Oh, again I missed my break.
Next straight, John.
Cheers.
Slide the tyres that much.
Did I put you in, Pete?
Nah, all or nothing, mate, and I can help with nothing.
Or
lucky one.
accident?
Yeah.
I thought that was me.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single
You got a chance,
file.
Pete?
Pit road is closed. Past the pace car. Catch the 70
Who
car.
caused that?
So Pete going for the overtake over Tom here, just loses it on turn 4 and ends up hitting that wall. Quite a few of us have hit that, and ends up going through the pit lane. I think he picked up a speeding penalty for that as well, which really destroyed his race. So we saw Ben do a couple of impacts against the wall, and now with a pretty damaged truck, decides he'd sort of go down the same route as Pete, on the same lap at the same point on the track. Not quite as stylish there. Ben didn't quite manage to get down the pit lane in one go, so good effort there. I'm thinking there's only a couple of cars behind me, so grab 2 tyres and that might make me faster.
I was going to say, you're brave if you're going to do that.
I was actually in 2 minds, I was going to do it.
I think John
Wish you
has.
had.
I'm the only one that's taking tyres. Back to 4.
Took quite a bit out of these tyres getting past Richard and then trying to close the gap to you then.
Oh god, this is getting worse. I just entered a closed pit, didn't I?
Turns out I'm the only one coming down pit lane for tyres, so I decided I may as well take 4 of them while I'm there, so I'll be able to take the restart with 4 new tyres. Time for the GT Amiga 10 lap to go race review and interview by Tom Stanley.
6 cars on lead lap. And at the back of that is John, who pitted what, for all 4s?
I was going to take 2, but as I was the only one pitting, I suppose I better take 4. There's no advantage to taking 2 tyres when you're the only one pitting.
Well, this is going to be interesting to see how far you can get up the field in what, 8 laps?
Considering I'm about a second a lap off the fastest people on equal tyres, I thought I'd better just get myself on some decent tyres. So don't expect me to pull up any trees around here.
Maybe a good decision. It's going to be 8 lap shootout yet again, I believe.
That was your 10 lap to go GT Amigo race review by Tom Stanley. Thanks, Tom.
I should be alright though.
Well, I think for it to work for me, it's got to go green and people's tyres have got to be wrecked.
Tyres
That's
shouldn't
the
be that
penalty
bad,
car.
though, these 2 cautions.
Okay, a couple of people just pitted then.
Heavy lap traffic, quite it.
Oh, I've lost that position then to you, John.
You
But
went down
thank
pit
you.
road.
I was going to go
10
in,
laps to go.
and then thinking, oh, a couple might follow or whatever, and I'm thinking, shall I pit, shall I not? And then I thought, nah, let's stay out at the last minute. So I ended up losing position
He
to
don't
you.
need to let you by.
So John's now in 4th.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That was the best.
Wait.
That was the best overtaking manoeuvre I've ever done.
That was awesome. That's good. That could go down in overtake of the week.
Right, lap 43 restart. Just a few laps till lap 50 for I'm in 4th. I've got 4 tyres. These guys have all still got their old tyres, but they're not very old tyres.
Get ready, going green.
But they're all much faster than me, so we'll see. how we
Pace
get
car
on.
is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in 4th position. 2 minutes, 16.152. Clear. Car inside. Keep high.
Whoa, what am I going around here for?
Clear
A
inside.
little bit lower than that.
Don't know how bad.
You saved us, ain't that?
Inside, John.
Whoa, I think we all skidded then. No, I just haven't got the speed for these guys, even with better tyres.
57.242.
I think you just got to try and stay in touch with them. And see if their tyres suddenly drop off towards the end. Oh, where's Richard going? That could be the end of the race. So Richard Wild takes a turn at losing it on turn 4 this time, out of 3rd place, and impacts that wall again. Rejoins at the back of the pack, and the yellow stays in.
Damn it, I need him to take some points off you.
55.453. You're now in 3rd. Good job.
1.4 seconds back. John Jenkins is catching me as well. 5 laps to go.
Cheers, Paul.
1.6 seconds ahead, so
55.491. You've got 5 laps to go.
I need their tyres to drop off pretty soon now. I don't think they're going to. Still pulling away from me. They're kind of drafting together, you see, and I'm out the draft, so that helps.
55.625.
Hopefully in the next lap or so I'll be able to get the gas a bit sooner, and I seem to be a bit faster when I can do that. And Jenkins is well catching me up now. It's in the draft.
Five point 643.
That's the apex there. Every set of corners he's catching me by a tenth. Got on the gas too soon now.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, yeah.
Pit road is closed. Catch the 36 car.
Wide line, Tom.
Come on.
Catch the 36 car. You've got 2 laps to go.
Bad luck, John.
Nice one, mate. Well done, guys.
Good win, Tom. I had you there, I think, John.
That was unlucky from Rich there to
Good win,
spin.
Tom.
Yeah, he's trying to get himself out of the way. We just caught him too quickly.
Well, Rich didn't think he did quite a good enough job at losing it on turn 4 a couple of laps ago. So this time he's doing a proper job, and he got the outside wall this time. Some good pirouettes there right in the middle of the track. Unfortunately, the other cars came along, and that brought out the yellow, and that's how the race finished. Luckily for me, because John Jenkins was definitely going to get past me. So as I said, the race finished under caution right there, with Tom Stanley in first and Andy Baker in second. I got a probably undeserved third place. I certainly didn't have the pace for third, and John Jenkins would have had me should we gone one more lap, I think. So here's the lead table now after those 11 rounds that we've had. Andy Baker in a lead that cannot be caught, with John Jenkins in second, Pete Bevan in third, and myself in fourth. This is pre-drop weeks, so I believe Pete's made every round so far. I've missed one. Well, I turned up for practice, that's why I got the minus 34 points there. And I think John Jenkins has missed one as well. So I think once the drop weeks are taken into account, I think it's going to be pretty close there for second, third, and fourth positions. So
but I think Andy's won it no matter what, but we'll see. So that was the race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Last race was at Iowa, so go and have a check of that one. And next week is the final round at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, also known as Loudon. So that being the final race of the season, it will be the decider for probably only second, third, fourth place, as I think Andy's already won it. But be worth checking out anyway. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week at New Hampshire.